Welcome to The Proof, where we dissect trending claims and uncover the truth behind them. Today, we're tackling a viral story on Facebook claiming that government allows coupling in high schools, supposedly reported by Uganda's New Vision newspaper. But just how true is this? I'm Darshan Usman. Stay with us. To help us understand the facts concerning this story, I'm joined by Africa Check researcher Grace Gihuchi. Thanks for joining me, Grace.
Thanks for having me, Darshan. I'm glad to be here to clarify this important issue.
Now let's dive right in. This claim suggests that the Ugandan government has allowed romantic relationships or coupling in high schools. The image accompanying the claim shows Uganda's Education Minister Janet Museveni at what seems to be a public event. What's the story behind this? Did the New Vision newspaper actually report such a policy change?
The claim is completely false. What we found through our investigation is that the image in circulation has been doctored. The real video, which was published by the New Vision, a Ugandan newspaper, had an entirely different headline. Quote unquote, government allows mobile gadgets in schools. The video was about a decision to allow mobile devices in schools and not romantic relationships. The claim about coupling was inserted into a fake screen grab, misleading viewers into thinking this was official news.
So someone altered the original video's headline to make it seem like the government was allowing romantic relationships in schools. That's quite a distortion. Grace, take us through how Africa Check verified that the image was fake.
We used a Google reverse image search to trace the origin of the image, and the search results showed that the same image had been used in a genuine video from the New Vision, which was about mobile gadgets in schools. The video featured the same people and setting, but the headline had been altered. New Vision flagged the video as fake, warning the public to disregard the false information.
That's a solid investigation. But let's take a step back to discuss the broader issue. Why is the claim about coupling in schools significant in the Ugandan context? What's the background to this?
The topic of romantic relationships in Ugandan high schools is indeed a sensitive one. Coupling, as it's called, refers to students forming romantic relationships, which is often viewed as disruptive to academic focus and school discipline. After the COVID lockdowns, there has been a reported increase in these relationships. The extended lockdown, which was one of the longest globally, exposed students to more social media and unsupervised time, which many believe contributed to this trend. Schools in Kampala, Uganda's capital, have been struggling to curb this behavior through stricter policies, counseling, and increased parental involvement.
That's an important point, especially in the aftermath of the lockdowns. Now, given the concerns around student discipline, a claim like this one will definitely raise alarm bells for educators and parents. How have schools responded to this issue?
Most schools in Uganda have strict policies against romantic relationships among students. If students are caught violating these rules, the consequences can be severe, ranging from suspension to indefinite expulsion. Some schools have even gone further to offer counseling services to both students and parents to help manage this issue and reinforce the importance of academic focus. The government has not in any way relaxed these rules, which makes the fake claim all the more damaging.
This is a good place to pause, Grace. After the break, let's look at the role school media plays in dubious claims spreading. Stay with us.
Saying is no longer believing. As a matter of fact, images or videos can be very, very deceptive these days. So here's a quick code on how to verify images you come across online. So one thing you want to do is conduct a Google reverse image search. Yes, I mean you can use TinEye, Google Lens, or other image verification tools that are available to you. But let's talk about Google Lens. Google Lens allows you to verify images just like other image verification tools, but this is one of the simplest to use. So the thing about Google Lens is that it allows you to see the exact image you are searching for, where it has been posted, how long it has been online, and the context in which it was used. And that way you can use it to verify the image, whether it matches the context in which you are looking for. It allows you to see the original image, it allows you to see how long it has been posted, and allows you to also be able to make your choices right if they are the correct images you are looking for. So using Google Lens or any other image verification tool can go a long way in helping you verify images that you come across online, and it also prevents you from misleading other people. For more tips on how to verify information that you come across online, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on X, formerly Twitter, at AfricaCheck_NG. You can also send a message to us on WhatsApp on 090-83777789 and we'll fact check the information you are looking for. See ya!
Welcome back. This is The Proof, powered by Africa Check, a collaborative effort between News Central and the continent's leading fact-checking organization to debunk fake news, misinformation, and disinformation, as well as empower Africans across the continent with the tools and knowledge of how to recognize when they are being misled. Today, we're looking at a viral claim emanating from Uganda. It's been said that the government has approved coupling in the country's high schools. Grace Gihuchi, a researcher with Africa Check, is still with me. She has debunked the claim and explained how it was debunked. Now, Grace, let's talk about the role of social media here. How did this false claim gain traction? Why do you think it spread so quickly?
Social media, especially platforms like Facebook, is where misinformation can spread rapidly. The claim about coupling in schools taps into broader concerns that parents and communities already have about student behavior and discipline, particularly after the lockdowns. These emotional triggers make people more likely to share the post without verifying it. Additionally, the doctored screen grab appeared convincing because it mimicked an official source, that is, a New Vision, which is a well-known and trusted media outlet in Uganda.
That's a great insight into why misinformation spreads. Emotional reaction often overrides fact-checking. Now, New Vision responded quickly to debunk this claim. What steps did they take to clarify the situation?
New Vision took to their social media platforms to issue a fake post alert, urging people to disregard the altered image. They provided a direct link to the original video on their YouTube channel to show what the actual content was. By doing this, they were able to correct the narrative and prevent further confusion. They've also been actively engaging with their audience to flag such instances of misinformation.
It's great to see a media outlet stepping in to correct misinformation. For viewers who may come across similar posts in the future, what advice can you give on how to spot fake claims or doctored images like this one?
The first thing to do is to look closely at the source of the image. Is the image or video coming from an official channel or an unknown social media account? If it's the latter, it's important to be skeptical. Secondly, a reverse image search is a quick and easy way to verify whether a photo has been used before in a different context. Finally, check fact-checking websites like Africa Check or trusted news outlets to see if they've addressed the claim. These simple steps can prevent the spread of misinformation.
That's very practical advice. Thank you, Grace, for helping us unpack the truth behind this claim. It's clear that misinformation has real-world consequences, and we all need to stay vigilant.
Thank you, Darshan. It was a pleasure to be here to provide clarity on this issue.
And thank you to our viewers for tuning in to The Proof. If you have comments or claims you want us to fact-check, tweet at AfricaCheck_NG. Follow News Central on our social media platforms. We are at News Central TV. You can also visit our website. It's www.newscentral.africa. Stay informed and stay alert. Until next time, I'm Darshan Usman, signing out.